Hi, welcome to Thursday evening, another long form lesson. So tonight's lesson is strike tiger with the right hand. So we did the left last week. So let's do a form and we'll get ourselves into that posture. So excellent. So let's see, are we good? Okay. So let's start by doing the form as far as where we got to last week, and then we'll explore tonight. So heels together, and let's find that nice sense of alignment in the body. Feeling the whole way down into the soles of the feet. Activating the heels, the balls of the feet, the palms of the hands. Tuning into the dantian, the heart center, center of the head, and the crown center. So let's just feel that central column running down through the body, through the torso. And allow ourselves to relax and soften. And then we sink into the right, stepping out nice and wide. Bring the right foot round on the heel and relax down into that left foot. Softly. The arms float up and softly down. Then we turn a little to the left and on the heel of the right to make the ball. Step forward and left, forward off left, bring the right foot round. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right, forward off right. Left fingers pointing. Yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield and yield. Push with the right hand from the back foot, push into the front foot with the left. And then we have a little turn right. The right leg stays steady now as we turn right and then bring the right foot round on the heel. Send out the hook. Step out with the left and stay in the right foot as the left palm turns over. Sink into the left and pick up the right for lifting hands. Turn left. Step back with the right for shoulder stroke and then white crane. Spreads wings. Softly sinking the right hand down. Step out with the left for brush past the left knee and sink forward to push. Left, right, play guitar. Open up again. Brush past the left knee and sink forward to push and then sit back turning on the heel of the left. Step forward and wide with the right for brush right knee and push. Sit back turning on the heel of the right. Brush left knee and push and another play guitar. Open up again. Brush left knee and push and then sit back turning on the heel of the left. Now I'm just adjusting here for space. Step to the corner with the right and sink into the right. Turn left to release that back foot. Step forward and punch with the right. Turn left. Withdraw round the front foot. Round the back foot. Push with the left. Push forward with the right. And then we're going to send out the right hand. Pull into that right foot as we send out the left. Yield coming around the right foot. Round the back foot as the hands cross. And step back with the right. So we're just going to step up for space. Sink in the left and step around for embrace tiger. Return to the mountain. Roll back. And then yield and yield. Ward off and press. Yield and yield. Push with the right. Push forward with the left. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Press the left palm across the body, turning on the ball of the left for yield and step onto the heel, but keep the weight in the back foot. And then pick up your left foot and we step round, lovely. Strike, and then the two hands sink down. You turn right, pick up the left foot and step forward to punch, the high punch. Turn right and open up and turn back to the front. Step back on the ball of the left. Turn to the left and then sink into the left foot as the right hand pushes. Turn left, back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right, turning to the right, and then we sink into the right foot as we turn back to the center. Push with the left hand. Turn right. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, push into the left foot, turn left, and back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right, bring the left foot round, push into the right foot, and one last one, turn right, back to the center. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, push down into that left foot. Now turn the waist and make the ball. Bring it into the front foot, pivoting on the left heel. Sit back into the left and look over our shoulders. We step around for diagonal flying, opening up. Stay in the right foot as we pivot on the left heel and then come into the left foot. Pick up the right foot for lifting hands, shoulder stroke, wide crane spreads wings. Turning left, sink the right hand down. Step out with the left for brush past the left knee. Sink forward, push left, right, and needles at sea bottom. Sink into the right foot and the hands come up over the top. We sink into the right, step out with the left for iron fan. Turn on the heel of the left, right fist connects to the throat, and then sink it down the energy line to the dantian. Turn body and chop. Pull your right fist to the hip as we sink into the front foot. Roll back into the back foot and split. And then make a fist with the right hand, pick up your right foot, bring it down looking to the corner, sink into the right as the fist comes to the hip. Turn left to yield and step with the left and sink forward to punch. And then we turn left again and the right fist flattens over, so it's flat fist and cut, and then ward off left to the corner. Sit back into the right foot, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left and step forward for ward off right. And then yield and yield, ward off and press. Yield and push with the right, push forward with the left. Now a little turn to the right and bring the right foot round on the heel. Make your hook, turn the waist, send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left and step onto the heel, weight in the back foot, and we sink into it as the left palm turns over. Turn back and step up with the left. For waving hands, sink into the left foot, step together, sink into the right foot, step out, sink into the left, step together, sink into the right, step out. Then we draw the hook up the center line. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left for single whip. And then high pat on horse, left, right, and slide the right hand up. Turning to the right, we step back on the ball of the left, sink into the left, to cross hands, fan out, toe kick with the right. Turn left. Step back with the right, cross hands, fan out, and toe kick with the left. And then we spin on the heel of the left, on the right, sorry, and heel kick with the left. Brush past the left knee and push. Turning on the heel of the left, we brush past the right knee and push, and turning on the heel of the right, brush past the left knee and punch down. And then we're going to turn again on the heel of the left, sink the right fist to the dantian, step around, turn body and chop, pull into the front foot, roll back into the back foot and split. And then pick up the right foot, bring it down, look into the corner, sink into the right and step forward and left with the left, punch with the right. And then we stay in the front foot as we yield with the right, turn on the heel as we yield with the left, sink into the left as the hands cross, fan out, and we have a toe kick with the right. And then bring the right foot down on the heel. So then we turn to the left, turning on the ball of the left and strike with the left. This is your tiger. And then into that left foot as we strike with the right. And then we sink the weight back into the right foot. This is tonight's. Bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left, turning on the ball of the right. And then we strike the tiger with the right. You're striking to the temple and then in to the right foot as we strike to the chest. So that's your two tigers. So let's have a look at that from the punch down. So we'll do the punch down here and then we'll do the turn round into that. So actually, let's go from the full kick sequence because that's quite a good chunk in the kick sequence. So we'll go from the single whip. So a high pat on horse. Step back on the ball of the left to cross hands. Fan out, toe kick with the right. Turn left, step back on the ball of the right to cross hands. Fan out, and we have a toe kick with the left. And then we're going to spin around on the heel of the right, sink into it, and heel kick with the left. Turn back to the center, step out with the left for brush left knee and push. And sit back into the right as we turn on the heel of the left. Brush right knee and push. Sit back into the left as we turn on the heel of the right. And brush left knee and punch down with the right. So we're going to turn body. Right fist connects to the throat. Left hand is at the third eye. And you have a lovely open back here. Feel like you've stretched the skin across your back. And as well as that, feel like your knees are pulling together. So you'll feel the whole of your back is open here. And we're going to pivot that left fist from the throat down to the dantian. And get a feeling, you're in the front foot. Weights on the right foot. As you sink into the left foot, feel like you're bringing energy down from your throat to your dantian. If you came back into that right foot, you could bring it up from the dantian to the throat. So get the feeling that we're moving energy with that hand as we sink back. And then we sink into that back foot. Step around with the right empty foot. Turn body. The right fist pushes out. And then you're going to pull yourself into that. Get a feeling that your right hand pulls you into that front foot as the left foot comes round. Then we open the fist and roll back into the back foot and turn back to the center to split. Turn back to the right, make your fist with the right hand, pick up the right foot, sink into the right as the fist comes to the hip, turn left, step forward and left with the left and sink into the left as the right hand punches. So we stay in the left foot, and this is our yields again. So we're going to come from the heel to the toe of the left foot as the right hand yields. We come from the heel to the toe of the right foot as the left hand yields. And then we push the left foot down, but keep the weight in the back foot. The left hand makes the ward off. And then the right hand comes in to cross, weight into the left foot, and the right hand's on the outside. The rule is always, whatever foot is going to kick, that hand's on the outside. So we're going to turn the hands over, sink into the left, and it's a toe kick with the right. And then we sink, the right foot comes down, we sink into that right foot, and you're going to turn to the left. And as you're turning, make a fist with the left hand, turn on the ball of the left foot, strike from the back foot to the temple, and now sink into the front foot as you strike to the chest with the other fist. They're the tiger. So this is strike with the left. Sit back into your right foot. And now as you're turning, the fists open and we pivot on the heel of the left foot. And then we sink back into that left foot, step around onto the heel of the right, and now you're going to turn the body. And this waist turn, we're making the fist and we strike to the temple and then into that right foot as the left foot comes around and we strike to the chest. So let's come around from just a punch down this time. So we've just done brush left knee and push, and we punch down with the right. So this is a lovely posture to work on, because as the fist is coming up, feel like you're opening your back, and feel like the knee, the thighs are pushing in. So that'll make you feel like your sacral area here is open, and the back, this is a ward off feel here in the hands. So we've opened the whole back area of the body. So let's do that one more time. So we've just punched down with the right. So we're going to turn body on the heel of the left. Feel your fist connected to your throat. Tiger's mouth connected to the third eye here. And a lovely opening in the back. And feel like your thighs are squeezing together. So you've really opened that whole back area. The skin on the back feels stretched. And then as we sink into the back, you're in the front foot. You're in your right foot here. So as we sink back into the left foot, the right hand pivots as far as the dantian, bringing energy down from the throat to the dantian. Let your right foot turn on the ball, step around, right foot's empty, and now the turn of the waist sends out the right fist, and then feel like you're hook the ground with your right foot and pull yourself forward, and the fist comes to your hip and the left foot, hand and foot come around. Then we open the fist, roll back into the back foot, turn back to the front to split. Make a fist with the right hand, pick up your right foot and bring it down, sinking into the right as the fist comes to the hip. Turn to the left to release that back foot, step out with the left and sink forward to punch. Now, stay in your left foot and feel like you're doing a little bit quarter of an 8 from the heel to the toe as the right hand yields. Then transfer your weight into your right foot and come around from the heel to the toe of the right foot as your left hand yields and the left foot pivots on the heel to the corner. Stay in the right foot as the left foot comes down and the left hand makes ward off. Sink into the left as the right hand crosses in front. Turn the hands over, fan out as you sweep the right foot round, and it's a low kick, it's just to the knee and it's pointed toe. And then we sink, bringing the right foot down on the heel. The hands are looking here like you've caught something, and then you turn to the left, pivoting on the ball of the left foot, strike to the temple, sink into the left foot as we strike to the chest. Okay, so now your weight's in your left foot. So you're going to, as you're sinking into the right foot, open the fists. And we're going to turn on the heel of the left. It's like you've caught somebody's arm here. Sink back into the left foot, turn on the ball of the right. And now when you step out, as you're stepping out with the right, you're going to let this turn, open up that right hand, and you will ward off feeling as you strike. And then when the left hand comes round, again here, we have that feeling of the back. Lovely, like your shoulder blades have pulled apart. So these are lovely for opening the body. So let's do that once more from the kick, from the punch down, and then we'll do it on the other side. Okay, so brush past the left knee and punch down. So we're turning on the heel of the left. Weight in the right foot, sink in back into the left as the right fist comes to the dantian. Step around with the right foot empty, turn body and chop, and now pull into that front foot as the left hand and foot come round. Open the fist and roll back into the back foot. Split. Make a fist with the right hand, pick up your right foot, bring it down, look into the corner, sink into that right foot. Turn left to release the back foot, step forward with the left and punch with the right. So now we're going to yield with our right hand as we come around the left foot. Sinking into the right foot, we come around the right foot as the left foot pivots on the heel. Put the foot down as the left hand makes ward off, and then sink into it as the right hand crosses in front. Fan out, toe kick with the right. Bring the right foot down on the heel. Turn on the ball of the left and pick up your left foot and step forward and left, strike to the temple, and then bring the right foot round as you strike to the chest. Feel that ward off shape in your arms. Sit into the right foot, open the fists, and bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left foot, turn on the ball of the right, step around with the right to strike with the right hand, sink into the right foot as we strike with the left, and feel that ward off shape again here. Okay, so now let's go. We'll do to there from the other side and see, and then we'll have another look at that. So we're here in attention posture. I'll turn up the volume. I feel like I'm shouting. Like I have to shout so you can hear me. Bananas. Anyway, heels together. So we sink and turn to the right. Step out nice and wide with the left. Sink into the left and bring the right foot round on the heel, opening the shoulder blades. Pull the shoulders back. Relax. Allow the arms to float up, weight in the left. And float down. So we turn left and turn on the heel of the right to make the ball. Step forward and left into ward off left, sinking the right hand down as the foot comes round. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right into ward off right. And then yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off, and press. Yield around the front foot. Yield around the back foot. Push with the right. Push forward with the left. A little turn right. And then we bring the right foot round on the heel. Make your hook. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Step out with the left. Look at the palm. Stay in the right foot as the palm turns over. And then we come round the left. Pick up the right for lifting hands. Turn left. Step back on the right. Yield and yield. White crane thread wings. Sink the right hand down the front of the body. Brush past the left knee and sink forward, push. Left, right, play guitar. Open up again. Fold the left hand over. Step out with the left for brush past the left knee and sink forward, push. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Step with the right for brush right knee and push. Step forward with the left for brush left knee and push. And play guitar. Open up. Brush left knee and push. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Pick up the right foot. Bring it down on the heel and step forward and left with the left. Punch with the right. And then yield with the right. Yield with the left. Push with the left. Push forward with the right. Send the right hand out. Pull into the right foot as the left hand comes out. Yield round the front. Yield round the left. Crossing hands. So then we sink the left hand down to the dantian and back up to the throat as we step around with the right for embrace tiger. Return to the mountain. Bring your right hand up. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Ward off and press. Yield around the front foot. Yield around the back foot. Push with the right. Push forward with the left. Now, little turn right and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Press the left palm. Come into the right foot. Turn on the ball of the left and step out, keeping the weight on the right foot. And then we stay in the right foot as we pick up the left. We step round. Sink in the back foot. Turn right and pick up the left foot and punch forward. Turn right and open up for repulse the monkey. Step back on the ball of the left. Sink into the left as we push with the right. Pick up the right. Step back on the ball of the right. Push with the left. Turn right. Step back on the ball of the left. Bring the right foot round. Push with the right. Back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the right and push with the left. And one more. Turn right. Step back on the ball of the left. Bring the right foot round and push down into that left foot. So we turn left and make the ball. And bring it with us into the right foot. Sit back into the left and look over the shoulder and step around for diagonal flying. Opening up. Stay in the right foot as we pivot on the left heel and turn it out. And then pick up the right for lifting hands. Shoulder stroke. White crane threads wings. Brush past the left knee and push. Turn left and right. Needles at sea bottom. Sink into the right. Step forward with the left for iron fan. Turn on the heel of the left. Sink the right fist to the dantian. Step around with the right. Turn body and chop. And now pull your weight into that front foot. Roll back into the back foot and split. Turn back and pick up the right foot. Sink into it and turn to the left. Yield with the left. Step forward to punch. So we're going to turn the body and flat fist and cut to the corner. Ward off left. Yield. Turn on the heel of the left and step forward into ward off right. And now we have our roll back sequence. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Ward off and press. Yield with the left, yield with the right, push with the right, push forward with the left. Little turn right again, keep it, left hand moves close, keeping that right side steady. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Send out the hook, step out with the left, look at the palm and sink into the right as it turns over. Now we've waving hands. Step up with the left. Sink into the left, step together. Sink into the right, step out. Sink into the left, step together. Sink into the right, step out. Draw the hook up the center line. Step with the right, turn on the ball of the left and sink into the right as your left hand turns over. Now high pattern horse, left, right. Step back on the ball of the left to cross hands, fan out, toe kick to the corner. Turn to the left, step back on the ball of the right to cross hands, fan out, toe kick to the corner. So we turn on the heel and kick left heel. Brush past the left knee. Brush right knee and push. And then we brush left knee and punch down. So we're going to turn body. So feel this opening here now that we were working earlier. Thighs pulling together. Fists at the throat. Left hand at the third eye. And we sink that fist down to the dantian. Step around with the right. Turn body and chop. Pull yourself into your front foot. Open the fist and roll back into the back foot. Split. Make a fist with the right hand and pick up the right foot. Sink into the right as the fist comes to your hip. Step forward with the left and punch with the right. So we're going to yield round the front foot with the right hand. Round the back foot with the left. The left foot pivots on the heel and then sink your left foot down, keeping the weight in the back foot. Bring your weight into the left foot as the right hand crosses in front. Fan out and we have a toe kick with the right. And we bring the right foot down on the heel. Turn left, the left foot pivots on the ball. And we step forward and left with the left, striking to the temple. Sink into the left as the right hand comes in to strike to the chest. Now tonight, sit back into your right foot, pick up the front of the left foot and we're going to pivot on the heel. Sink into the left. Step around with the right and strike with the fist to the temple. And as you come into the right foot, the left foot comes round on the heel. So let's just go from the kick up. So we're in the left foot and we've just punched forward. So we're going to yield with the right hand around the front foot. Yield with the left hand as we come around the right foot. Ward off with the left. Cross hands with the right. Fan out and a toe kick with the right straight ahead. Bring the right foot down on the heel and then as you bring your weight into your right foot, you're turning on the wall of the left. You pick up the left foot and make a fist. Strike to the temple into the left foot as we strike with the right hand to the chest and the right foot comes round and feel that lovely ward off feeling back open. Now tonight, sit into that, back into the right foot, the fists open and we pivot on the heel of the left. Sit back into the left foot. Let your right foot turn on the ball of the foot. Step around with the right to strike to the temple and then bring the weight into the right foot as we strike to the chest. Feeling that ward off shape again in the arms and a nice alignment down through the body. So let's just do that one last time. So we just go from the kick up. So we kick up with the right and bring the right foot down on the heel. Weight into the right foot. Turn on the ball of the left and strike to the temple. Bring the weight into the left foot as we strike to the chest with the right hand and the right foot has come around. Sink into the right, opening the fist as you turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left, turn on the ball of the right and step around with the right onto the heel, strike to the temple and then as you come into that right foot, we strike with the left hand to the chest. So this is strike tiger to the right and the first one was strike tigers to the left. So intense. We are most of the way through that kick sequence, which is awesome work. So well done. Keep up the effort and I shall talk to you soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.